and welcome to your Othello School District Weekend Update. I'm Ed Peterson, Director of Public Relations. Othello High School operated under a modified lockdown protocol on Friday after a student discovered a message on a restroom wall containing an unsubstantiated threat. Under a modified lockdown, all interior and exterior doors are locked at all times, but normal teaching and learning activities continue. Additional law enforcement officers and security personnel were on campus all day, and students were escorted by a staff member if they needed to move around campus during class time. Changes are coming to the intersection of 14th Avenue and Scootney Street in Othello to make walking to school safer for students.
This intersection was identified as a spot where it'd be a good location to install a pedestrian signal. So starting this during spring break, the contractors will be out here removing the existing curb gutter sidewalk and doing some improvements to put signal poles in.
When completed, traffic will be reduced to one lane in each direction through the intersection. In addition to the roadway changes, a high-intensity activated crosswalk beacon, or HAWK system, will be installed, similar to the crosswalk lights on Main Street near City Hall. These lights will direct traffic to stop when activated so students can cross safely. The city expects the system to be active by the end of the school year. Hiawatha's 4th grade Math is Cool team placed first in the PIE division of their regional competition last weekend.
So Math is Cool is a program in Washington that allows students the opportunities to showcase their math skills and also their teamwork. So they have a whole battery of tests that they go through, and some of them are individual and some of them are with their team. And it's something that Othello School District has participated in many years. And there's been a lot of teachers kind of showing each other the ropes over that time. And now that we could have in-person competition again, we were able to sign up. And along with Ludakaga, we went to Tri-Cities and we competed. And we had a lot of fun. It's really fun to see a larger academic community come together.
Before the competition, every Thursday after school, we practice for like an hour and 20 minutes or so. And we used old pre-tests that they did in past competitions to practice.
I wanted to do it because I feel like it could help me advance in math, and it was just really fun in general, and I would definitely do it again.
4th, 5th, and 6th grade students from Hiawatha and Ludakaga have been participating in Math is Cool this year. Hiawatha's 6th grade students took a field trip to Big Bend Community College in Moses Lake this week to learn about career options. They had a hands-on experience in nursing, aviation, and engineering.
So it's a simulator, right? So we have the teacher actually in that room who's controlling him. So his lips change colors, his eyes can move. He is like a real person. Heartbeat as well. So you can go ahead and put him on and start listening to his heartbeat.
They let us check his pulse and about the simulator. And I think it was also when we went inside the engineering to the Big Bend, and when we went inside the planes. And there was lots of planes that we were able to go inside of.
Scootney Springs 5th graders celebrated their graduation from the 10-week-long DARE program this week. Their teacher, OPD Sergeant Aaron Garza, presided over the ceremony.
Thank you all for coming. Welcome to the 2023 DARE culmination for the Scootney Springs Elementary. Let's give these kids a round of applause, nice and loud. Yeah! Woo! All right.
DARE started in the 1980s as a drug resistance education program. Today, it teaches students how to make informed decisions for safe and healthy living.
DARE still touches on saying no to alcohol and drugs, but it also touches on social and emotional issues that 5th graders might encounter throughout their day.
One student from each class was invited to read their final essay.
In DARE, I learned how to make good decisions. I also learned how to deal with stress and pressure. One way to deal with stress and pressure is to take a deep breath. A third thing I learned was how to effectively say no to harmful things. I have used the DARE decision-making model to decide whether or not to play soccer. I had to think over the consequences of being super busy and most likely not knowing anyone on the team. With these things in mind, I was able to make a good decision.
5th grade students in all of our elementary schools participate in the DARE program annually. History students at Othello High School are taking a tour through history in a new and immersive way thanks to 15 virtual reality headsets recently purchased for the school. This week, U.S. history students in Brian Lumsden and Kevin Hensley's classes learned about the Holocaust and toured some of the infamous sites without leaving their classroom.
Today's lesson, we're giving the students an opportunity to analyze the Holocaust in a different way. Instead of seeing words on a page, they're getting a first-hand look at some of the places where the Holocaust took place, from the outsides of Auschwitz to the insides of the barracks to the gas chambers to the crematoriums. The
VR sets use a smartphone device to create a stereoscopic 360-degree image that allows viewers to see their complete surroundings.
The 360 imagery in the VR is, I think, what sets it apart from just a typical photo. The kids are able to see the world as they would see it if they were there in person, which I think is a huge advantage to using the VR technology.
In sports, the Othello High School drill team is the WIAA 2A Hip Hop Champions for the second year in a row, repeating their accomplishment on the 24th in the state tournament at Yakima. The team also placed third in the Palm category. After spring break, we'll sit down with the team to talk more about their season. Baseball easily handled a couple of non-conference opponents this week, easily beating Shadle Park in both games of a doubleheader, and then handling Deer Park later in the week. In fast pitch, the girls beat Sela in both games of a doubleheader on Monday. Boys soccer struggled this week, falling to both Grandview and Davis. It was a pretty good week for tennis. The boys beat Ellensburg and Grandview, but fell to Prosser. The girls beat Ellensburg, Grandview, and Prosser. Stay up to date with all of our sports action at OthelloAthletics.com and Facebook.com/OthelloAthletics. Weather looks seasonable for our spring break with a mix of sun and clouds. Daytime temperatures will be in the 50s to low 60s. Don't forget that all of our school offices are closed for spring break. The district office will be open normal hours. Classes resume on Monday, April 10th. That's your weekend update. Thanks for watching.